Tommy the Tiger tricked the zookeeper into letting him out in Philadelphia and running around and terrorizing the pet zoo. Welcome to another unemployed video with Jeremy the Entrepreneur, back with another video. I parked my car in Philadelphia and it got carjacked, or you say stolen, or taken from me, the owner of my car. So I went to an event in Philly. It was like a drinking event. I had a non-alcoholic drink. It was like a margarita, so stuff like that. It was actually pretty fucking good, and I was having a little bit fun. Originally I couldn't find parking, so I couldn't find parking for 30 minutes, right? So I'm just driving around the neighborhood. This is the main problem with Philly. You can never find parking. You can never find parking ever. And it's so frustrating that I cannot find parking. So like I'm like driving around North Philly trying to find parking, and there's no parking at all. And I'm like, finally got a place to park, right? So I parked up, even though it was like illegal parking, or I wouldn't say this on YouTube, but it's not allowed parking. So I'm like, oh, I'm actually not allowed to actually park there, okay? So I'm like, it's gonna be like 30 or 40 minutes, right? I'm already get this, I'm already 30 minutes late. So I'm already late to this event. Like I'm trying to meet like hot women and all this other stuff, and I'm already late to this event. That's 30 like by 30 or so minutes. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna park here. And I'm like thinking in my head, like, there's a possibility that I can be actually towed, right? Back in my head, I'm like, oh, this is an actual real possibility that I can actually get my car stolen or something like that. But I was like, it was on, I'm trying to remember the street. It was like Second Street or whatever, Second Avenue, whatever it was. And I parked my car. I Ubered over to the event. The entire event, I'm like thinking, this guy was talking about, he had a Rolex on. He was talking about Vegas, how he making millions of dollars and stuff like that. And like going through my head right now is my car's about to be like towed and stuff like that. Because when I got the Uber to the event, I seen a tow guy right there, like posted up. I'm like, fuck this. I'm probably gonna get my car towed. So I'm like, I'm gonna be in and out. So I was like, this Latina woman served me, which she was like so hot. Like I should have just like got her number or give her my number. Like I need to try some new stuff in life. Like she was so hot. But I should have asked for the number, right? Like I didn't even go for it. Like I don't know why. Why not? Like I should have just gave her my number. But there's you live to fight another day, right? While you're unemployed and broke, you live to fight another day, right? So I had a blast a little bit. I was just chilling, and then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna bounce because they were like, why are you leaving so early? I'm like, I just gotta check on my car. They're like, yeah, we totally, understand. I got an Uber back, and I was pulling up, right, and I just started walking up, and like I was like, my car's not there. Huge shock, right? My car's just not there at all. I'm like, shit, did my car just get carjacked or fucking stolen from me? So I start freaking the fuck out. Like freaking, like going crazy panic, right? Like seeing your car gone. And I seen this garage, the towing garage thing, the poster that said, oh, we can tow your car. So I call them, they're like, we don't have your car. I'm like, oh my fucking God. They don't have my car? Did my car actually get stolen? So I start freaking the fuck out. I just start calling the police. Yeah, my car, I think my car got stolen. And they're like, wait, hold up 1 second. And they're like, and they're like, oh, let me call the Philadelphia Park. Let me call the parking authority. I'm like, okay. So they call the parking authority. They're like, oh, we have your car on lot 10. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, stole my fucking car. In not even 10 minutes, they have cameras and shit. It's crazy. I'm not parking in Philly ever again. Like, screw this shit. So I was like, it was like it's on this avenue. I'm like, oh, bet I'm gonna Uber over there. Okay, so you get there and it feels like a maximum security prison. It feels like Guantanamo Bay, Philadelphia. Like someone made the joke on the Google reviews, right? And then basically you're waiting for like an hour just to show your license plate, and then you get a ticket to pay. You pay for the car, right? and then you gotta show your registration, you got insurance, and then your ID. Luckily, I had all three of those on. I was freaking the fuck out so much that I didn't realize I actually had my registration on me when I originally thought I didn't have my registration. So, like, isn't that funny? Like, I thought I originally didn't have my registration, I actually did on me. So 2 hours go by. This guy was like, "I'm from Boston. This is bullshit. They don't do this in Philly. They do this in Philly. They don't do this in Boston. They don't hold your car ransom, shit like that." I paid like $250 for 10 minutes of them stealing my car, right? So I finally get the ticket, right? So it feels like I'm in a carnival or something like that, right? And then I just walk outside, and they're like, "Oh, you good? You come in, and we're driving there." He's like, hop in, bro. I hopped in, and they drove me all the way to lot 10, and they dropped me on. They're like, and you just show the car the paper, you good. I was like, all right. And then I drove off like I was leaving a maximum security prison, like no joke. This shit felt like I was actually in prison. I think the lesson learned from this entire experience is like don't park illegally because if they tow your car, you're going to pay hundreds of dollars. Like I should have just Ubered over. I should have just parked at the Target or something in like Kensington or something, and then just Ubered in or just Uber in. Like, what's the point of having a car if I can't park? Like, this is the second time this fucking happened to me. Like, I was trying to go to this dating event and I couldn't find parking again. So I'm just gonna like park at a mall or something like that. I'm just gonna Uber in because I'm not gonna have the and then like an air tag in my car or something like that. I'm not gonna like play this goddamn game where, you know, I may find my car, I may not find my car. You know, it's. I thought my car was stolen. Like this, you can't lose your car in life, especially when cars cost so much money in life. You can't lose your car. It's like $20,000. My car's like $20,000. That's the cheapest car you can possibly buy in the market. Like cars used to be $2,000. Like it's crazy. So I'm kind of that that kind of ruined my entire day, and it kind of destroyed my day. So it was like, oh yeah, that kind of destroyed my entire day and my life. Like I don't have a lot of time off in life. Well, I do since I'm unemployed and broke and live in my mom's basement, but you don't really have that much time in life. I gotta be like applying for jobs. I gotta actually give a shit in life about something. I actually have to care, you know? I think problem lately, I just haven't been giving a shit about anything because, like, I'm like, oh, dude, I'm definitely gonna lose this car because I'm gonna go bankrupt, right? I'm gonna lose this car. I'm gonna have nothing. I'm gonna be taking a bus, right? Which is probably not that bad because you're not gonna be paying $1,000 a month for a bus, right? I mean, at least you don't have to worry about your car being stolen from you in Philadelphia, you know? Gas, like when I drove by, gas was like $4.49. I'm like, this is detached from actual reality of like what's actually going on. Like gas is like $4.49 now, so it's like what is going on with the world? Like, are we gonna get the $7 gasoline? Because like I was thinking, bros, I was thinking like, why do I even own a car if why do I own a car if it's just gonna cost $1,000 a month? I'm not gonna be able to afford rent. I live in my mom's basement. I'm not gonna be able to afford anything in life because I'll be unemployed forever. Because I'll never be able to get to work. It's just a slew of things that have been happening in my life that I feel like are against me, but you can't, these obstacles in life that hit you, you can't let these destroy you. And these obstacles will absolutely destroy someone. Like the parking authority taking, your car for like, let's say, a couple days, and then they charge you $700, and you can't afford $700, so you can't pay for your car to bail yourself out. Right? This is how the scam works. You can't bail yourself out, so they auction off, sell your car, and then you're left with no car and no way to get to a job or anything like that. It's like, yeah, that's kind of the world right now. So they take advantage of poor people. Luckily, I'm kind of wealthy a little bit, even though I'm unemployed. So it's kind of different. I mean, there's been times where I only had a couple dollars, a couple thousands, 10,000s. Like it's just all part of the process of like life itself, where success is not made. Success success is impossible to predict. So Your life, if it's successful, it's impossible to predict because it's like magic. It just happens. Like, when I'm thinking about, like, when am I going to actually get a girlfriend, I think that's what I'm going to talk about next. So let's... when am I going to get a girlfriend? So, I've been trying to figure out this topic. Let's talk about this for 10 or 20 minutes. Like, what are